Hey, welcome back to Sunshine Reclaimed, episode 10. Oh my gosh, we're getting there. It's a big day today. We've got a lot of jobs on in April and the weather's looking favourable. It's cloudy, not too hot, nice and calm. No signs of any strange storms. But if we have a look at our production, we have got some deliveries to do later. We have got a load of pallets, about 18,000 litres of each, roughly. So that's going to be a big payday. We take that over to Ben. But we've also got the silage mowing to do. We've got potatoes to deliver. We've got that big field of what I'm putting long grain rice in there. Yeah, and we've still got two other fields over there, which, well, what we've got, yeah, we will have two fields over there to seed, and the corn that's over by us. So let's get stuck in bright and early. I'm going to load the seeds up in the pickup and just take them across to the seed drill, which we got over there, just in case, because it is a big field. I just didn't realise it took me a while to lime and fertilise that. I think I got ripped off by Ben actually when I bought the lime. It said it was 2,000 litres a pallet, and when I got it over here it was only 1,000 litres each. So instead of buying what I thought was 10,000 litres, I only had 5,000 litres. But I paid, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we managed to get it done, and now I overstocked on lime because when I did buy the bags, I thought, right, he gave me 1,000 litre bags last time. So I bought, 8 bags, thinking I'd get 8,000 litres. No, they're 2,000 litre bags now, so I've got 16,000 litres of lime sitting there. But never mind. It is what it is. That's on the trailer there. We are pretty much out of fertiliser. I think we may have a little bit in the drill, but we used it all on this field, and we are set to go. Boy, am I excited. I've been looking forward to this. April is a busy month, getting all these seeds in, and then all our crops are in, and we can watch them grow over summer. Well, we'll harvest some in July, so yeah. So I got all this done. It did take a while. Let's have a look at ours. Yeah, that's the pH. Oh, that's the nitrogen there. So we got a bit of patchy, but it's not too bad. I think that's just the end where I'm picking up I tried to go over that bit down there. It didn't do anything. Bit of a mixture of soil, but we're looking okay. Lime, it took ages to do the lime on this field, I tell you. My God. Because I've only got a small capacity spreader, you see. So we've got long grain rice set up to go. Let's get in and get stuck in straight away, because I am ready to plant this crop in the ground and make our fortune. Ready, set, go. Let's go. What do you mean? What? You're having a bloody laugh, aren't you? Oh, I'm such an idiot, of course. Why am I trying to plant? Oh, I'm such a dummy. I can't believe I've done this. And you guys didn't tell me. I bet you were screaming at the screen the whole time, weren't you? What a klutz. We could try to make a rice paddy field, or we could just put something else in here. Oh, God, I'm such a dumber. What are we going to do? Well, I mean, we could do one of the other crops we were going to do in here. Oh, God, this isn't the start to the day I wanted. Let me go away and have a think. This is embarrassing. I'm such an idiot, guys. Right, I've decided we'll put green beans in here. Right, let's turn a negative into a positive. Let's do our next cash crop, which was going to be the green beans. When we make jarred beans, that's about 8 to 5k per 1,000 litre as well. No big loss. We can do rice another time. I'm such an idiot. I should have known. And I bet you guys were screaming in the last video too, like, you're not going to be able to do it. But did I listen? No, I didn't. So this is quite a big field. This is going to take a while, but we might as well. We're going to lease the green bean harvester. I think you need the green bean harvester for it. And oh my God, I'm having a nightmare with this snaky articulated truck turning around, aren't I? But yeah, we'll lease the harvester when it comes time to harvest. I think it's July. I'll have to double check the dates and that, but July or August we'll harvest these and chuck them into the processing plant down there, preserved food factory I should say, and we'll get our fortune of jarred beans. That's the idea now, instead of rice box. Oh my god, I haven't even thought. Ben is going to go ballistic because it was his idea to do the rice. Oh god, I hope he's not going to be too upset. You know what, I won't tell him until we drop those preserved foods off. That'll make him happy. I've kind of got myself in a bit of a tangle here. I must admit I'm having a terrible time turning around with this planter. Come on. It's a disastrous start to the day, but we've got to turn it into a positive because we've got loads to do. We've got to do the corn. I said sorghum. We've got to mow that grass for silage. And yeah, well, now we've got to think of another crop to do. Maybe soybeans up in one of those fields, I think. Maybe after we mow that grass and do the silage on that, we'll put soybeans in there. Yeah, I think we'll do that. But we'll do this field first anyway. Get this out the way, and then the plan is to jump onto corn. And then after the corn, we will do those deliveries and inform Ben of our mistake. To be fair, he expected me to know that you need to do a specific field for long grain rice. I'm not an expert farmer. I'm just doing the best I can, winging it really. So, then again, I should have, yeah. Never mind, what's done is done. You guys can stop swearing and screaming at me now. I've realised my mistake. But I did have a fiddle around with putting down a rice paddy in this field or another one, but it kept telling me I needed to clear some stuff, so so we'll leave long grain rice. We might still do it if we get time. We've still got 2 days of April to get it in the ground. If it's to my understanding that I did watch a quick video on it after I realised this was wrong. It's that you plant it in a dry rice paddy, then flood it afterwards, after it's seeded. But I didn't really want to go over one of these fields and undo all the money I poured into fertiliser and lime either. Would it undo that state if I created a new field? I think it might. So I didn't want to risk that and then waste my money because, yeah, although money is not too bad right now. Still, time and effort, it took me a while to lime that. I do need to clear these trees out the way. Yeah, we'll just plant this and I'll fill in the gaps as I go, I think. It is a cloudy day. It's kind of hard to see the lines at times because of the clouds. So I'll do the best job. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, those clouds have really come over, man. I'm finding it hard to see where I've been or where I've just been to line up without being in this view, but then I've got to rely that I'm on the right line to start with. I'm a little bit over, so we're, yeah, it's all good. We're getting there. I think we're just about done here. We've got this bit to do, and then I'll do the other bit up there, which is along the headland sort of thing. Tidy that up, and we'll whale up, and then I'll fill in any gaps I've missed just because of the snakiness of the articulated steering. But the green beans are pretty much in, and yeah, I don't even know if I should have fertilised this field. I'm not sure how. I'm pretty sure green beans don't need fertilisation, so maybe I've over-fertilised. We'll find out when it comes to finishing up properly anyway. But again, like I said, this is going to be our money maker. I just hope Ben's going to be okay with this news that, hey, instead of that big rice cash crop you said, we're having green beans now. I'm sure money, you know, food's food, money's money. He'll get over it when he sees our preserved pallets we're dropping off. Should have about 2 trailer loads today. I'm looking forward to payday for that too. But we'll do that at the end of the episode. We'll get 2 fields done today. This one is pretty much done. Just going to tidy up this headland here, just because I didn't go all the way over there. Yeah, got a bit tedious halfway through doing this field, if I'm honest. Oh my god, does this ever end? But yeah, 2 trailer loads, we'll finish up doing that. We'll plant 2 fields today. In the next episode we will have silage to do, We'll see if we get onto silage today. We might not, but we'll have silage, and then we'll reseed that with green beans, and we've got the sorghum to put down. But we'll do the corn after this one, and then do the delivery, so we can get paid out at the end. So we're working towards pay. Yeah, so I mean, I do feel like an idiot. I should have known. I just jumped in and thought, well, if I can seed from the back of a seed drill of what was it, long grain rice, and surely I can just plant in normal ground. But no, I'm dumb, obviously. Sorry for you guys who were like, my God, is he stupid? Yes, I am at times. I think we all can be pretty stupid at times, if I'm being honest. But hey, this mistake is going to pay off. It's okay. We're sorted. Green beans in here is a good idea. See where our money's at the end of the episode, and I may, if my calculations are right, I may purchase another plot of land. And yeah, if I purchase another plot of land, then we can put a rice paddy in and hopefully get that long grain rice going as well. I have, like I said, I did watch a quick video, I think it was Farmer Klein, and how to do long grain rice and that. And yeah, that seems pretty straightforward now that I know you have to go into the orchards area, whatever you call it. Yeah, cultivation section. In fact, that didn't even occur to me. I don't know why. But yeah, we should get a fat payout after this. So I still haven't. I should say, still haven't heard from Noah. I did pop up there last night, but yeah, he's nowhere to be seen. It's just Ben. Ben's my only customer. How suspicious, right? But I'm trying not to be paranoid and conspiracy-like today. I've got a lot of work to do. I've just got to put my head down and get it done. Like Ben said, really. Just put your head down, do your job. I'm just tidying up. I know it's not going to look pretty at the end state, but you know what? We'll get all these areas filled in. Yeah, so we'll put our heads down and we'll do our job, make our money. He better pay me handsomely for these pallets today, because I'm looking forward to that. We might be able to go shopping again. I'll try it. Like I say, I'll see if we got enough to get us some new land, a new plot of land, and we can put a rice field down there, maybe. Yeah, it's just a matter of where. Maybe next to this field. It would make sense to keep it close by to us, rather than have to travel miles to do the rice. And our factory's right over there anyway, so... Right, we're looking good there. Everything's pretty much done. It's all seeded. And we just had enough seeds to get through there too. I might have to... Well, we've still got some patches that we've got to clean up. I might have to buy some more seeds. Although the seed drill does have seeds in it, I'll empty it and see how we go with that. It doesn't have much though. I don't think it holds that much. But yeah, wow. This is a big field. I'm hoping that... And I didn't get that log out either. Never mind, that's alright. One little spot. I don't think it's going to count against us too much. That stump's still there, bugger. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, this is a huge field. We're going to rent the harvester when it comes to it. I'll talk to Ben about that later today. But when it comes to harvesting, yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take, what the green bean capacity is. But I'm sure we'll get it done. Let's have a look at our field. I'll have to turn field info on. Yeah, there you go. Let's have a look. Maybe this is okay. Yeah. Fertilization is patchy at best, I think. But I did fertilize. Maybe I over-fertilized because green beans don't need fertilization. We'll just monitor it. It's okay. No big deal. It's a huge field. We'll get a decent yield off that anyway. God, I'm looking forward to that now. Right. We got to go and see if we can get some more seeds in here, maybe. Go set up for the corn. I'll bring that other seeder over and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, corn planting is underway. This is where we're going to put the corn. It's going to act as like a um, cover. It's going to hide what's going on in the woods in there, hopefully. That's the idea, even if it's just aesthetic. But I do need to clear those stumps from behind this field. I completely forgot about this. I haven't really come down that way since we made the field. And that was a little while ago. But yeah, this will be our cornfield. We did use up the seeds from the seed drill, so I'm probably going to need to get some more before we do any more planting, just to be safe. Yeah, I should have known where to go fly through these. Yeah, I'll clear that up in a sec. We'll just do a straight line here. But yeah, I think we'll be okay. We've got quite a bit to do still in April. Like I said, after this we'll get into doing that delivery job and get some moolah from Ben. Where does Ben get his money from though? Last episode, how much did we get? Like 60k from him? And and now he's offering me more money, like every time I do a delivery. You've got to wonder, Ben, where are you getting your cash from? That's all suspicious how his only competition has now exited the scene. There's just nowhere to be seen at all. Yeah, you gotta wonder, don't you? And here we go, being paranoid again. Keep doing that, don't I? Paranoid farmer. Anyway, I haven't heard any planes today, so we don't need to be concerned. And mind you, I can't hear anything. I've been in this lizard all morning. And we're going to get caught up on the tree again. I am having a terrible time. You know what? I might actually get a new tractor with that money, because I'll see if Ben's got some contacts or something. Seems to have everything else, because while the articulated steering has its uses some places, other times not so much. And this tree, I should have got rid of it. I do remember now I was meant to. Oh, for Pete's sake. This is like one of those mornings where nothing really just wants to get going for you, You know what? We'll do this then. We'll do a donut backwards. That's how you do that. Yeah. Create that little bit of gap there. Oh my god, this is terrible footage. You guys must be loving this. Yeah, so I think, we're going to do soybeans and sorghum and silage in the next episode. This episode's just purely focused on the corn and the green beans, and we'll do those deliveries. We'll probably have another delivery in the next episode as well. Every day it's going to be like that, unless I just chuck it all into the container and we wait till we get a bigger trailer, because I can only fit so much on that trailer I've got, you see. So that's the only problem there. I can probably go 3 high, but it's hard to reach up there with my short stature at 5'7". Nonetheless, so I'm rambling again. But we'll get this field done and it'll be all sorted. Not a problem. Corn's in. And that's going straight to the factory too once it's harvested. Is that in October, I think? Or August? Might be August. Whenever it's harvested. Here we go again, Sean. We'll put that straight into the preserved food factory, and we will make sweet corn or canned corn, I think it is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to double check the recipe. We may need another production line before that. But it's not a very big field of corn. I'm not sure what the yield will be from this. This was one of the earlier fields we put in, and we started small, and we've gotten braver and gone bigger each time. As you can see, they gradually get bigger. Don't think I'll go much bigger than that green bean field though. That was a that was a tedious job to lime and fertilise that, and seed it even. Ploughing. We did get that plough from Ben. It's a nice 6 metre one, and this is the planter we bought too. It was 34,000. So if you're wondering where the planter and the plough came from that you've seen, then yeah, that's where. I did go and buy this before we started. Because my plan was the long grain rice, and we had that option in the drill. So yeah, so the plough was only like $8,000, I think. I'd have to double check. It wasn't very much. And yeah, we could do like 20 kilometers an hour with it, so it's brilliant. It really saved the hassle because that 2.5 meter plough just wasn't cutting it. Yeah, we're having a terrible time with this. I think the articulated lizard is really only good for ploughing, that kind of job. But if I can get a nice, cheap, good horsepower tractor, one that's about the same as this, then I think I'll grab it, because why wouldn't you? We're going to need it. This is limited to top speed of 25, so it's slow to get anywhere. But it is good in the forest, just to, not when you're carrying a seeder or planter on the back, obviously, but when you've just got the stump grinder or something, it's actually really handy in the woods. It can bulldoze the trees away from an area, clear a path sort of thing once you've cut them down. So it is handy. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'll keep it. But we will look at getting it. See what Ben's got. Ben's got all these. If he can pay me that kind of money, and I get this equipment from him for fairly easily, I might add. So he must have some contacts. So just looking, I think soybeans is the go. So we do soybeans, sorghum. Soybeans isn't till October. Yeah. But that's okay. We'll spread out our harvest between July and October, then that's pretty good. Oats is July harvest. Green beans is July harvest. August, sorry. August harvest for green beans. So that's okay. We'll spread everything over those months. And corn is October as well, like I thought. We do have barley that we put down last year, so that'll be due this season as well, this year as well. And spinach in July. June even, actually. So we'll be harvesting from June through to October, which is brilliant, lots of... And come November, a lot of that product that we're harvesting will be some fantastic products. Ooh, now this is cheap. 42,000 for a baler and baler wrapper. Well, I don't really need that yet though, but that forage wagon also looks... Is that 35,000 litres? If we get a handsome payout, I'm grabbing that, because that's going to save us a lot of trips when we're doing our silage. Yeah, it's not a big field, but that one's only got 16,000 litres in it. Well, look at that, and it'll be good for loading our crops in too, hopefully. I'll have to see if it can do that. But yeah, I'm going to look at that. Let's get the wagon over here, so we can start loading the trailer, because I've got to unload that lime first. The lime that I've overstocked on. Yeah, I mean, the yield's going to be okay. What did that say? 122% yield? So that's pretty good. We'll just let it do some growth, and then I'll have a look at the map afterwards, make sure it's alright. It'll tell us if it needs fertilising, or don't think you can defertilise a field. So, yeah. I might put a second layer, a second bridge next to this one. Just getting over with larger objects, especially when we're harvesting and that. Gonna need it. But I'll do that at some stage. Let's unload all this lime that I mean, what have I got there? About 10,000 litres? Maybe a bit more. We'll just chuck it down there, I think. For now, I'll tidy up at the end of the day, put these in the shed. Yeah, we got quite a few bags. And I think these are all 2,000 litre bags, yeah. I was anticipating smaller bags because of what happened last time, but that was very confusing. I think got shafted there, I think. Anyway, let's go load up our pallets. We've got quite a few pallets. We'll do 2 trips. So I've got spuds to deliver as well. We'll do the lettuce at the end of the month. There's not that many pallets there, I don't think. We did a load of them last time. We'll go around the long way. I do need to clear some more trees. I need to clear this area a bit more. I haven't come in and done any logging. I've been busy doing that field, so. But yeah, just need to clear the closer trees. We'll go to the right and come back around, I think. Yeah, we're not unloading from the container today, although we have a few pallets there. And what's that? We have about a dozen pallets all up stored in there, I think. But we're going to grab all these pallets and you'll see what I mean by our products that are just going to poof out of thin air. We'll get the magic gremlins in there to just unload them all outside and we'll load them on the trailer. If only we could get them to load them on the trailer. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, wishful thinking. I've got to do all that work. Yeah, look at all that. Gosh, what should we go for first? Go for the peas. Yeah, they're the best ones. We want to get the peas. They'll get us a lot of money. Oh, good Lord. Look at that. Yeah, load all this up as best as we can. Put that down and pick it up from the bottom, I think. I'm hurting me back there. You can kind of see how you do have to squat down to get a better lift so you can see what you're doing. That's pretty cool. Too realistic at times, because even I can feel the ache in my back trying to twist and turn with that. It's funny. I'll load this up and I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, well, it was kind of hard to reach up the top there and see what I was doing to stack them neatly, so I kind of didn't do a full load, but we'll go back. We got another, it'll be about the same amount of pallets plus the potatoes to do, but this has got all the peas on it, I think most of them at least, and we put, how many peas do we have on there, does it say? Is that 16,000 litres of canned peas? Do the math on that. I think we get paid around about 5k roughly, give or take a few hundred either side for the canned peas, so you do the math there. Plus the parsnips and the carrots as well. Did we not put, but we'll do the beets the next time. Yeah, that's right, we'll do the beets next time. I think it's, yeah, because we got about 13 pallets of those to put on as well. So yeah, but those canned peas, those are the money maker. Them and the jarred beans. It would have been rice if we're onto it. Right, let's go. Let's see how much Ben's going to pay us for this. Oh my God. Over $100,000 for that load. Ben, where do you get your cash, son? You know what? I'm not asking questions. I'm getting paid here. Oh God, we still got another trailer load. Granted, there's no peas on there. It'll just be beets. I'm not sure. Maybe some parsnips as well, and the potatoes. That won't be nearly as much, but oh my gosh, that was like $105,000 for that load. Whew, and that's pretty much every day I do this. Wow, it almost feels a little cheaty, but. Yeah, Ben's got that money. If he wants to spend it, well, I'm not going to ask too many questions, although I can't help but wonder what is actually going on. All of a sudden, Noah's gone. I got no contact with the resistance. It's just Ben and his wads of cash that he waves in front of my face. Oops, why did I go this way? I want to go the other way. I've got to get used to that. Maybe if I draw a little road in here, that might help me remember. But yeah. Who's Ben working for? Who's he selling to? Who is Ben really? With all this cash? It's insane, I tell you. I don't... If we keep this up by the end of the year, we're going to be millionaires. Wouldn't that be fun? We could... Well, if the world hadn't collapsed and it turned to crap, maybe we could go to another country and set up there or something. I don't know. I mean, we still got a lot of good products. Bagged spinach and jarred beans to come. Corn. All of a sudden, the silage and the... I mean, we can make some flour as well with our grains we're doing. Well, we can't yet. We've got to put a grain mill in or some sort, but well, look at that. That's 3 pallets I'm picking up there. Mr. Muscles is going to be sorted. Wow, we got more pallets. Yeah. So I'll try and load this up in 3 layers as best as I can. It is very... Hey, we did pretty good. Yeah, I say that, but wow, that is, yeah, this is phenomenal. I mean, I'm having to feed it, but I'm not really doing much. The gardens water themselves with that system. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. We have now gone over $300,000. Before we sold any product, after that cornfield, we had about 170 odd thousand dollars in the bank. After 2 loads, we now have $313,000 in the bank. We've made like $140,000 in 2 trips. We're doing very well. We are definitely going to get that forage wagon before we get onto the silage. We are definitely going to get a new tractor. I'm going to talk to Ben and look at that. We'll do that maybe at the end of this episode, maybe next episode. But yeah, this has been long enough and arduous enough for you guys already. But yeah, money. So in the next episode, we've still got a few fields to do, that silage job. I'll get that trailer, no doubt about that, and I'll talk to Ben about some tractors and ideas he's got, or anything that's going at the moment. But for this episode, that's it. We got our green beans in after the rice catastrophe. Silly boy. And we've got the corn in. That'll go processed after October as well. Yeah, we are looking good. Those pallets, boy oh boy. I can't wait till tomorrow to go sell some more now. But yeah, next episode we're going to get some new equipment. We aren't going to work with the articulated lizard. We're going to get something else going. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to turn these lights off. They've been on all that time. Whoops. Anyway, there goes the battery. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching, and take care.